Chosen one, stop scrolling for a moment, not casually, not halfway listening. Stop and listen carefully. Because what you are about to hear may explain something that has confused you for a very long time. Have you ever wondered why your life seemed harder than it should have been? Why the battles came so early? Why betrayal appeared in places where you expected loyalty? Why people misunderstood you, rejected you, or even tried to tear you down? If you have asked those questions, then this message is for you. Because the truth you are about to hear might change the way you see your entire life. Chosen one. The enemy did not attack you because you were weak. He attacked you because he saw something in your future. Something powerful, something dangerous to the darkness, something that could bring light into places that have been trapped in spiritual confusion for a long time. You see, before you ever understood your own calling, the spiritual world already recognized it. The enemy noticed the potential inside you long before you realized it yourself. That is why your life has never followed an ordinary path. Most people experience challenges, yes, but the intensity of the battles you faced was different. The pressure was stronger. The attacks were more personal. The discouragement was deeper. There were moments when it felt like life itself was pushing against you. And you may have wondered why. Chosen one, the enemy does not waste energy attacking people who have no impact. He focuses his attention on the ones who carry purpose. He targets the ones whose future will influence others. He tries to stop them early, before they even discover who they truly are. And that is exactly what happened in your life. Think about it. From a young age, something about you felt different. Maybe you were more sensitive to the emotions of others. Maybe you felt drawn to deeper questions about life and purpose. Maybe you sensed things spiritually that other people seemed unaware of. But instead of encouragement, many times you faced misunderstanding. People may have called you too emotional, too quiet, too different, too intense. But what they did not understand was that your spirit was awake in ways theirs was not yet ready to be. Chosen one, your awareness was never a weakness. It was a sign of the calling on your life. But the enemy recognized it too, and that is why he began planting obstacles along your path. He used betrayal. He used discouragement. He used delays and confusion. He used people who tried to make you doubt yourself. Sometimes those attacks came through strangers. Sometimes they came through people you loved. And sometimes the battle happened inside your own mind. There were nights when you questioned your worth, moments when you wondered if your dreams were unrealistic, times when you felt like giving up completely, but something inside you refused to die. Even when your strength felt weak, there was a small voice inside you whispering, "Keep going." That voice was not random. That voice was God reminding you that your story was not finished. Chosen one, the enemy's greatest strategy is discouragement. If he can make someone believe their life has no purpose, he does not have to stop them. They will stop themselves. That is why he worked so hard to fill your path with disappointment. He wanted you to believe that the struggle meant you were forgotten. But the truth is the opposite. The struggle was proof that your life carries significance. Think about the story of David. Before David became king, his life was full of challenges. He was overlooked by his own family. When the prophet Samuel came to anoint the future king, David's father did not even consider him important enough to call. He was left in the fields tending sheep while the others stood inside the house. But heaven had already chosen him. Later, David faced the giant Goliath, an enemy that terrified an entire army. But David stepped forward with courage because he understood something others did not. He knew that God had prepared him during the hidden seasons. Every time he defended his flock from lions and bears, he was learning how to fight. Those battles seemed small at the time, but they were training for something greater. Chosen one, the same thing has been happening in your life. Every struggle you survived was strengthening your spirit. Every challenge was teaching you resilience. Every moment of loneliness was teaching you how to depend on God instead of the approval of people. And slowly, quietly, you became stronger. The enemy may have attacked you, but those attacks did not destroy you. They refined you. You are not the same person you were a few years ago. The pain changed you. The lessons changed you. The storms changed you. You became wiser, more aware, more grounded. And now you are standing at a moment of realization. The moment when you finally understand something powerful. Chosen one, the enemy tried to stop you because he saw where you were going. He saw the influence your voice will carry. He saw the people who will find hope through your story. He saw the light that will shine through your life, and that light threatened the darkness. But here is what the enemy did not expect. You survived. Despite everything he placed in your path, you are still here, still breathing, still searching for truth, still willing to grow. And because you survived, something incredible is beginning to happen. The same battles that once tried to destroy you are now becoming part of your testimony. The pain that once broke your heart is becoming wisdom you can share with others. The storms that once frightened you are becoming proof that God carried you through impossible situations. Chosen one, your story is transforming. The struggles that once felt meaningless are beginning to reveal their purpose. They prepared you to understand people who are hurting. They prepared you to recognize deception. They prepared you to stand strong when others feel weak. That preparation is not accidental. It is connected to your calling. Because the calling on your life involves more than personal success. It involves influence. It involves guiding others. It involves bringing light into places where confusion has been ruling for too long. And that is why your journey required such deep preparation. You were not meant to live an ordinary story. You were meant to become a light bearer. Someone who carries wisdom shaped by experience. Someone who can stand strong even when the world becomes uncertain. And chosen one, that season is beginning now. The clarity you have been searching for is starting to appear. The direction that once felt hidden is becoming visible. Doors that once remained closed are beginning to open. You may not see the full picture yet, but the shift has already begun. The enemy's attacks were intense because your destiny is significant, but those attacks did not win. They only revealed your strength. Chosen one, the battles you survived were not the end of your story. They were the beginning of your preparation, and now the future that once felt distant is moving closer. Before you leave this message, take a moment and declare it with faith. Write in the comments, "I survived the battle because my destiny is greater." And if this message touched your spirit, press like so it can reach other chosen ones who are still wondering why their life has been such a battle. Subscribe if you have not already, because heaven is not finished revealing the purpose of your journey. Chosen one, the enemy saw your destiny. That is why he attacked you. But what he could not stop is what God has already planned for your life.